Hello and welcome to Burgs Budget. My name is Mika. I am a single mom with two boys on a mission to pay off my mortgage early. And in today's video, I am going to do a plan with me, and this will be a 2 week, a bi-weekly plan with me. So this video will be different from my other ones. In this video, I'm going to show you how I plan for my savings challenges for the next 2 weeks and also stuff my long-term savings challenge. And I also want to do an update on my mortgage payoff. So if you would like to see that, keep watching. So first I need to take a look at my wallet, and I did change up my wallet from the last time that I did a plan with me, but that's why I love these inserts, because I can move them from wallet to wallet and I can change up my style to basically use whatever purse that I want to use and also the corresponding wallet. So let's see what is left over. In grocery, I stuffed $75. Ooh, why is my voice going out? And I have $5, $10, $15, $20, $25 left from grocery. And Family Fun received a 30, and it has 5 left. Out to Eat did not receive anything, and Household had 10, and it still has its 10. I'm going to leave this 10 in there to roll over because I do need to buy laundry detergent and toilet paper. So that 10 is going to roll over into the cash stuff that we are planning for this week. So that'll be it with my wallet. And the money that is left over, this is going to go into a savings challenge that I have been doing off screen, but I feel like I should show it so that once the numbers do come up and you see what I'm doing with the money, you'll know where it came from. So what will be stuffed is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and $30. So let me open up my notebook here, and that was $30. That'll go into my yearly challenge, and this was leftover money. All right, so I'm going to set that there, and then that will get stuffed in tomorrow's video when I do my cash stuffing. So in this 2-week plan with me, I am going to have $790 to stuff with, and this is going to take me for the next 2 weeks. So my film schedule is typically 4 videos a week. That just, I mean, it seems like a lot. Well, it is a lot. But it's also like a decent number that I can keep up with in filming. And so with this 780, I always stuff, I probably should zoom in, huh? I probably should zoom in. I'm gonna figure that thing out. So let me start off with my wallet. The first category that I have is grocery, and I'm going to put 75 in there. These numbers are typically the same for my wallet stuff every 2 weeks. The only thing that will change is the Family Hustle. So my Family Hustle gets stuffed at the first bi-weekly pay of the month, and Family Hustle gets $50. And Family Hustle receives $50 every month. So just in case anything should happen, if I have to take money out of sinking funds or savings challenges, this $50 always will stay. And Family Hustle, if needed, will be used to fund our Christmas fund. All right, and so grocery, I do a bulk shopping, except the things that I always seem to have to buy is fresh fruits for the house, because you can't bulk buy those, and it doesn't last long in my house. We go through fruit like no other, and I do like fresh vegetables like zucchini, squash, passionate about cooking. Food is my love language. I love to cook, especially for my family. And I've got 2 growing boys who are just growing like weeds. It's crazy. And so household will receive $10. And this is for laundry detergent, toilet paper, things like that. That's why I'm rolling over the 10. So then I will have a total of 20 in household, which should get me my toilet paper and the laundry detergent that I use, which for me, I use the Persil. And then for me and Goose, I use the Persil, and then I still use Dreft for Peanut. Peanut is 2 years old, but I like the smell of it. And then grooming will have 10, and this is just anything like deodorant or maybe a new comb and brush, things like that, because we seem to go through picks a lot in this house. Sometimes they just disappear, and then other times they get broken. So there is that. Now I do need to stuff my long term. So for the grocery, my wallet, it usually always gets $125. And that's just always for the bi-weekly. But since we are adding the 50, that'll give me $175 between my wallet and family hustle. So now let's go into my long-term challenges here. Let me move this over to the side. We'll move that there. Here we go. All right, and this is my long-term binder, and I am using this to stuff my 6 months worth of expense binder that I have. And these are all low denomination challenges that I created for myself just to make sure that I want to come in here and constantly stuff these numbers. So it is 1, 2, a $3 challenge, 4, 5, 6, another 5, and the 10 is for my mortgage, and then there is a $2 challenge. So all of these challenges, once they are filled, will then be moved over to my 6 months worth of expenses. And that's just to make sure that I am constantly stuffing something into these challenges so that I am aware of what I want to do. So let's get into my long-term challenges. Or should I just go and do my savings? No, we're here. All right, so for the $1 challenge, I'm going to do $1 in there. And this goes to my subscriptions once it's completed. And the $2 challenge goes to T-Mobile. And I'm going to put in $2 for that challenge. The $3 challenge, once it's completed, will go to my Spectrum. And for this challenge, I'm going to do 2 circles. So I'll put in $6. And then for my $4 challenge, I'm going to put just $4 in, complete 1 circle. And then the $5 challenge will go to the water fund. And I am going to do $5. Yeah, let me do 5. And the $6 challenge, this goes to home insurance. I'm going to put in 12 for this challenge. And then this $5 challenge is for my car insurance, and I will complete 1 circle, which will be $5. And then for the $10 challenge, which will go to the mortgage, that will be 1 circle. So then that's the 10. And then my $2, which is my daycare buffer, I'm not going to put anything in there today. So let's see. This total, we have 1, 2, 6, 4, 5, 12, 5, and 10, which is $45. All right, so far we have the 45 and the 175. That is a total of $220, and we have a total of $790 to stuff for this 2 weeks. So that will leave us with $570 for my 2 weeks worth of savings challenges. And when it comes to there we go. All right, now when it comes to my savings challenges, I typically stuff the same amount for each challenge. So in week 1, which will be this week, I have my yellow binder that I am adding to the mix, and this will receive $40. My multi-box challenge, that is where I have 2 box challenges in one binder, and each challenge will get $25. So that will be a total of $50. And then I will also have a s'more challenge that I am starting that I am excited about. So the s'more challenge is like a low denomination way to complete some of the mini challenges and challenges that people create. So I was excited about that. I will explain my s'more challenges once I do that video. The Freebie Friday, that will have $40 that I will play with. So that'll be played on this Friday. And then I will also do another s'more challenge, which is $10. So from the $570, let's go ahead and subtract the 40, subtract the 50, 10, 40, and 10, and that leaves us with $420. Now, the $420 will go into week 2. I don't stuff that much. Like, I know some of these people out here, they're stuffing like thousands a week. That ain't my budget. That is not my budget. So for week 2, which will be next week's videos, my mini Monday will get $40. My color save will get $20. Peanut and Goose, their books both receive $50, and those are done on the same day. So Mini Monday and Color Save is done on the same day, and then Peanut and Goose's book are done on the same day. My randomizer, that will get $120, along with my 50 and Friends challenge will receive $120. And I want to do the s'mores challenge twice this week, so I'm going to give that $20. That will be $10 a pay. So let's go ahead and subtract those totals. And we are zeroed out. So we have used the $790 that I have for 2 weeks. And I do want to give a mortgage balance update, since that is my sole focus, that I will say. And I think it may be helpful to someone if they are looking to get a mortgage, and you may not want to be stuck in a mortgage for 30 years. I have a traditional 30-year mortgage. And I say that because when I purchased my home, I did not know And I still don't know a lot of things about owning a home. I am still learning as I go. But I think that seeing someone on a mortgage payoff journey may be helpful to some, and it can also let you know that it can be done. And for me, I don't like bills. I'm going to be honest with you. So, how I am tackling my mortgage payoff is the same way that I am tackling when I had a car payment. So, with that being said, let me give some numbers. And editing, Mika, see if you can put the number on the screen as you're giving it to people, just so there's also that visual. So, my mortgage balance before I made my mortgage payment was $92,147. We're going to leave the cents off because they don't matter. And I made my mortgage payment. I always make my payments the week before it's due. So my mortgage is always due on the 1st. So it was due on September the 1st. I made my payment the week that I was paid. So my biweekly plans are always the week after. So I'm paid on Friday, and then here we are Monday for my biweekly plan. So I made my payment last week. So it has not updated on the site, but when it does, my balance after payment should be $91,052 is what my payment should be once my payment post. Now you could see like it made a little bit of a difference, but not. And I also make an additional principal only payment every month. And that payment will be made on my next from my next paycheck. I hope I'm sounding okay. Explaining things, I always get myself tripped up about it. So this will be my payment after the payment post. It has not posted yet. I don't know why payments take so long to post on the website after you make it. So this is my balance before making my mortgage payment. After the payment post, this will be how much I owe afterwards. And then in 2 weeks, I'm going to make an additional $200 principal only payment to my mortgage, and then that will decrease also. So I'm going to give that number in that next biweekly plan. And since I am giving out numbers, when I looked on the website, it said at the moment that I looked up my amortization rate, it says that so far I have paid 57% in interest, and I have paid 43% in principal so far. And my principal payments this year, it said that I have made $1,534 in principal only payments, which I think it's good since, since January I have made $1,534 in principal only payments, which I think that's correct because it said principal, what did it say? Principal increase payments or something like that. I need to look that up. Editing, Mika, look that up and make sure. I'm going to leave it on the screen so that I'm giving you the correct information. But still, I think that is, for me, that's actually really good. And this is letting me know that I am on the right track to have my mortgage paid off. So I have a traditional 30-year mortgage. My goal for myself is to have it paid off in 15 years. So I still have 7 more years until the 15-year mark on my mortgage. So I've been in my home now for 8 years. And so I've got another 7 to go. And hopefully by that time, my mortgage is paid off. So I'm going to keep myself accountable, and I am going to keep putting these updates on this channel. I hope that it is helpful for some. And if not, I am still keeping myself accountable to make sure that I am achieving my goals. And that is it for this plan with me. If you liked this video and like my content, I would love it if you subscribed to the channel. Leave me a comment down below and let me know, like, are you on a mortgage payoff journey or a debt payoff journey? Any kind of payoff journey. Let me know in the comments below. I would love it if you subscribe to the channel and do what makes your heart happy, because I know I am. I will see you in tomorrow's cash stuffing video. Bye.